Ban all theater kids? Well, goodbye everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Automod is legit like blocking every single variant of Lamau. Laughing my trousers off. I do love how they're basically like, yeah, we're overthrowing the government of this entire region. I wish that Dottore was like fightable so that I could bring Gaming into the fight and then have it be gamers versus gaming. It's him, the gamer.
Important. To that end, I made
Holy shit. Good job, Chad. Dottore gives off Cool Ranch Doritos while Baiju is like sour cream Doritos. So true, chat member. Who's the cheese Doritos? Kaveh is cheese Doritos? A lot of votes for child. What determines this? I have no fucking idea.
Fine.
Ben's a huge Nagito stan. Everything I'm doing is for the sake of hope. I'm fucking crazy, Hajime. I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move, all for the sake of hope. Isn't it great how the human body is an infinitely complex masterpiece of cellular architecture, but our stupid asses can swallow the wrong way and choke on our own spit?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Quick, Traveler, just think about a ton of different YouTube poop jokes.
I'll only work when I have to.
That's great and all, Dia, but I don't know how that relates to the current situation.
I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
This is no time for games, Dia. I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
Huh?
Kaveh wasn't even mentioned. He was like mildly implied.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying!
Oh!
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Yes, please. The game plan again, gamers!
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...?
Yes.
Yes.
Guess school wasn't your strong suit, was it? I like most pasta. I think most pasta is pretty rad. So you hate ramen? Bro, in what reality is ramen not a pasta? I want you to look at me in the eye and tell me that ramen isn't pasta. Ramen is soup? What the fuck is wrong with you? Isn't ramen a noodle? What do you think noodles are, chat? What do you think noodles are? They're pasta! It's all pasta!
Like you.
No! I'm not pasta! Morbius! What? So here's what's gonna happen. Have any of you watched the film Morbius?
I feel really angry now.
Yes! Kill! I think the most cursed voice role is, I play the dog of one of the Love Live girls. The 4 men of Love Live in real life. It's Tatsuya Kato, who did Sunshine's BGM, Ed Sheeran, who was mentioned at a fucking live stream, and then it's me and Koi. And I think Koi's also a dog. Oh god. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. S-tier blunt rotation. Yep. I heard that Germa recently escaped containment. I hope they're okay. It's so dumb. It's so silly.
Like you.
I'm not silly. Hide behind the house!
Let's have a look behind the house.
What the fuck? What's my gender? Banjo or Kazooie? Probably Kazooie. When you meet up with the Discord homies for the first time IRL, killing is my forte, Nahida.
I've been scanning.
I've been scanning.
Come!
Jesus. Traveler broke every bone in his body. This is like Amber Alert. We're fighting God. Does anybody have any tips?
Are you done with your tricks?
No. I wish I had the metal pipe sound. I would have played that when Scaramouche hit the ground. I'm in me mum's car. Vroom vroom. I'm so glad some of you know that reference. Thank you. I have lost my mind, Nahida. I'm insane. I'm going to purchase Bitcoin.
You are very smart indeed.
Pull the trigger, Nahida. It's him, the gamer.
The doctor.
Kick him in the dick, Nahida. Someone before asked what's the hardest kaveh line I did. Basically, any of his super long-winded monologues about, like, aesthetics and all that stuff. Those are really hard to say because he gets so passionate about things. And I have to, like, for me, passion equals, like, speed. So I have to get through these lines fast, with high energy, and that's really hard to do while saying words like aesthetics and architectural aesthetics and all that shit. He is a yapper.
It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
What did she mean by this, chat? Can I do a Mr. Krabs impression? Sponge boy, me Bob! I've overdosed on ketamine, and I'm about to die!
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing.
The girls are fighting.
Making it sound like I overthrew a
The girls are
for my
fighting.
Personal gain.
I just love how this man overthrew an entire conspiracy just so he wouldn't have to do extra work.
I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
Kaveh reference.
It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
So true, Umfi.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Kaveh was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is.
It's after so many streams, we finally got here.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
Okay.
Yar-yee, smiley face.
Thank you, Creative Jelly.
Like you. Like you.
This is the most I've seen in any of the streams so far.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
So, recording for this was, at this point I already knew that you know, obviously I knew that Nazi was playing I'll Hate Them. And that informed my reads so strongly when I first started recording, because it's like, I knew that I was going to be with Nazi, and I knew that I was going to be playing off him. And, like, during the process, you know, the director was giving me Nazi's lines, and he was just reading them to me, and then I was responding to that. But I would always picture Nazi's voice saying these lines, and that's what helped a lot. And I think Nazi did the same thing when he knew that I was playing Kaveh, and, like, that's why he gives a little extra something when I'll Hate Them talking to Kaveh, so. It was really fun. I also have vivid memories of people, I watched a lot of people play through this scene, because I wanted to see how people were reacting to it. And so many people were like, wow, he sounds kinda, It's not the voice that I was expecting for Kaveh. I was hoping he'd be a little bit higher up. He sounds a bit too deep, and I was like, oh, okay. But then, Doubters, in shambles, and, who's laughing now? You fucking worms. No, I'm just kidding. People are free to think of my voice as whatever it is that they want. I'm just here to do my job, and if people enjoy it, great. If people don't enjoy it, that's okay too.
I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
I recorded this like, it feels like it's been like 3 years now, 2 years since I've recorded these lines. So it's kind of weird for me to hear myself like this.
You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
I remember reading also on Reddit that people were like, I think Kaveh should become the next Grand Sage. And I like that theory. I think it's cool.
Oh, you...
I feel like I've done so many versions of you ... exclamation mark for this character, and like this one is the most important. Nazi! Guys, Nazi's in chat. Can we get a round of applause? This is a library. We can't be ookin' in here. You can't spell books without ooks. Good retort, as always, Nazi.
See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
There's the meme face. Good ook placement right there.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
There's the other meme face.
You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Threat. That was a threat. Ben, you did fantastic, and it couldn't have happened to a more deserving person. Don't make me cry on stream, Nazi.
What? Did my Darshan collude with Azar as well?
Yeah, that Wat, I put my whole soul into it.
This can easily be seen as the results of a power struggle, no? Yet nobody has stopped to point that out yet. I almost feel like I should go out and start telling people about that.
Immediately after I said this line in the booth, I immediately followed it with, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills! Ben, can you help me with my chem homework? It's 11th grade level, and I'm too dumb for it. My brother in Christ, I am a voice actor. Ben, help me with my taxes. Ben, please help me steal the Declaration of Independence. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Someone asked, I know this is a stupid question, but do you ship Alhaitham and Kaveh? Picture me staring at you with the most deeply disappointed look in my eyes. After saying that question out loud, a black van has parked outside of my house. No, it's okay, guys. I was just reading out a question. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we're good. It was just chat. We're good. Yep. Yeah, have a great, yeah, you too. Yep. I love lesbian Kaveh asks, do you like Kaveh? This is the biggest and weirdest, nightmare blunt rotation I've ever seen. For my senior thesis at the academia, I have invented Reddit.
And my
Reddit, but
research
with bees!
was consigned. Nobody likes being treated like that.
I just wanted you to notice me, senpai. I just wanted to join a study group, but instead we invented Reddit. Alright, chat. Here we go. Yippee!
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy.
That was a fun line to do.
Are you all okay?
We hung out with improv troupe people. I love their bickering so much. It was so much fun to record. While it is super fun to do the scenes where they're just bickering with each other, I really do appreciate these scenes where they're just talking to each other as just two intellectuals. Because they're both really smart dudes. They just have different ways of expressing that intelligence, and like, just hearing them talk about things is just very interesting to me. Like, Alhaitham's gonna go out and buy some shit from IKEA. He's gonna buy the shark plush, yeah. He's gonna buy a blahage. Meow! Meow? Meow meow. Meow. Meow.
The ability to appreciate beauty is
Shut the fuck up!
Virtue.
Shut up!
Isn't this the 6th proposal I've shown you? What's your issue this time?
When I was recording this line, I remember expressly that I had a ton of trouble saying 6th proposal.
I really don't think I've gotten on anyone's bad side recently.
I love how Kaveh's first response to this is, am I being gaslit? How traumatized is this dude that him contacting his mother is seen as like, oh, I don't want to bother her.
I can call you a friend now, right?
No. I really liked doing this route because most of what I had done for Kaveh was loud, and getting chances to go softer with his voice when he talks about more serious things or things that are closer to his heart. Like, it lets him be a bit softer. Ben, you're basically Kaveh's new father. No, I'm actually the voice actor.
I had a quick drink or two. Can you still smell the alcohol?
Homie, if I light a match around you, you'll explode. I do kind of like how they slightly touch on the fact that Kaveh is legitimately an alcoholic, but then they move on. Also, the fact that one of his favorite foods is literally just alcohol, like, that's bad. This man is destroying his life with alcohol.
She left for Fontaine some time ago and started a new life for herself.
Did that upset you at all?
Dude, no, I only became an alcoholic. Look, look, look.
You looking to drink your sorrows away with some friends?
You see, chat, this is what we call projection.
Don't project your ways of thinking onto me.
I can't fucking believe that he immediately followed up with...
I hope Kale has prepared herself for what is coming.
Kale and her 4 idiot dads, who are also geniuses. Yeah, the fact that all of them are book smart and not street smart, like, is great. These 4 dudes are, like, some of the smartest people in all of Tevat, but they probably couldn't, like, go to, like, a coffee place and get their orders right. They would all leave with 4 of the wrong coffee.
I'm telling you, that client had no idea what he was talking about. No matter what I did, he had something bad to say about it.
I did love doing this part too. This was a lot of fun. Ben, do you voice Kaveh from Genshin? No! Kaveh had every reason to become a villain. Yeah, I feel like Kaveh's one bad day away from going full Joker mode. What would his evil laugh sound like?
Then we can pay a visit to Aru Village.
The little finger snaps, man. I love it.
Alhaitham isn't in, so feel free to...
I don't care! What do you think he was listening to, chat? The fact that 2 of you immediately said penis music is... I have trained you well, chat. Somebody said... pipe falling sound for 1 hour. It's that video of just like 8 hours of silence occasionally interrupted by a pipe falling sound.
What?
What? What?
My pain will one day fade into nothing, just as I reach the end of my life. But buildings are different. They are far more valuable than most materialistic things, and far more durable than human flesh. As long as there remain souls in the world who can decipher the meaning behind them, they will also have acknowledged me across the vast stream of time. If you were to ask me what art is, that would be my answer.
I felt so good about myself when I like finished this block of the recording, because I was like, fuck, that was great. I'm so happy. After I said it, after we were done, I was like, this is probably my favorite of the endings that we've done. How do you make yourself cry? How? You just like do it, teehee. Think about the horrors.
But it looks like you still have a lot to learn in terms of making Mora.
You should get into crime. Kaveh, my dear boy, have you heard of NFTs? Kaveh versus children? What a thing to say. Well, time to crack my knuckles. A mob of 4-year-olds with malice within them. Malice is such a powerful word to use in that sentence. Me running at 80 miles per hour to your location to obliterate your fucking kneecaps.
Who are you and what do you want?
I'm Batman. Mr. Electric, send him to the penis explosion chamber and have his penis exploded immediately. Oh god, I'm sorry.